Yo, hey guys, it's Beast, back with some more beastly content, and today I am going to show you how I am now a one-man, 8-man hive in the Endless Dream. This is the full size for hives in Endless Dream. It's only 8 man, so we're an 8-man hive here, guys, and I want to show you the entire setup here. I've been working on this for a while. Now, my server's kind of speed running towards the end, so we're almost on phase 4 now, but let's go ahead and take a tour of what we got going on here. So, most of the base is set up. I just want to kind of show you everything that I do have going on here. So first of all, this is just the main room. We got the supplies bench, we got the gears bench, and we got a simple storage setup going on here. We will have to expand out on storage. We still have plenty of building left to do, but with this video, I think I'm going to begin and just go ahead and tell you that I think I'm going to start doing voiceless live streaming for One Man Hive content, and I'm just going to do live stream whenever I'm playing the One Man Hive and just live stream it to the channel. That way y'all can really watch it live and see everything that's actually going on with a One Man Hive. There is so much crafting, so much material like creation, and it's really kind of like running a business. And I really don't think I can show it very well. And as you can see, we're going to harvest these as well, though these are on the other alt for literally 3 more days. So 3 more days of having to go to a different character to do wish boxing, and then all of the wish boxes will actually be droppable to my main. But this here's the beets plot. We're growing this for sugar, and sugar plus saffron plus aluminum and purified water makes energy drinks. 33 energy drinks fed 2 per wish box is going to be giving back the gold meats and the gold hides and a bunch of other good stuff that we really want. And that's really the main thing of my one-man hive nowadays. Wish boxes all the way. Everything about it is for the wish boxes. So as you can see here, we have a set of Digby's up here, and we have a silver gentleman, but unfortunately I don't have enough moonlit cats right now. I haven't even bothered asking anybody if they had them in Eternal Land or anything, but we will see soon enough if we can actually get some moonlit cats. But as you can see here, we have Digby setup going on here. Now I'm gonna go ahead and collect this, and I'll actually see you once I'm actually done collecting this. Alrighty, and we have actually finished the collection now. So here's the other thing. This is a blueberry plot, a blueberry and oranges plot. We're growing this so that we can make blueberry soda. We feed that to the wish boxes as well. It's 444 blueberry soda to fill a wish box entirely to 20k. We're still working on stuff up here. I'm thinking I'm going to put a bunch of vending machines here, though I'm wanting a specific skin first. For deviation storage we can lock, as well as maybe making a fridge unit. We really need to make a large area for holding on to crops and stuff. I do have 3 buzzy bees up here. They're the only buzzy bees I actually have built out in the territory right now. So we're going to go ahead and head back down now. This little base area here that you're looking at is actually a ton of plots in one here. So real quickly, just to get you an idea here. So this right here is plot A, plot B, and plot C. So there are 3 territory plots just here. So there's 3 different plots here for growing stuff just here. That one right there is beets. This is my 10 furnace array. All of these have a flame frog down below. Looks really nice if you ask me. I love this furnace array. Favorite one yet. 10 seems to be like the perfect number to where you can run through them all. The other thing I want to mention is most of my accounts are now on one Steam account. 5 of my characters are all on one Steam account. The other 3 are on my secondary device. So down here is actually the saffron plot. This is where we're growing the saffron. Now I'm trying to get the morphic plants made. You know, the ones where they have a chest on their head that's a morphic chest, and they just infinitely make the material that they're made of. You can have 10 of these large plots here for 10 morphic grafts actually in your base. The thing is, grafting isn't 100% success rate. You got to get the percents to keep going on up, and we're going to continue to do that as soon as I get some more of the graft materials. I know exactly how to get them. I just need to go get them. But this is my nice little saffron kind of growing facility here. It's kind of the lab for making these. We will be getting content out over these themselves in the future. I do want to cover these, but for now I just really wanted to take a tour of this place because I'm just absolutely in love with it right now, guys. I've been working on this for a little bit now. As you can see here, we do have some saffron stacked up here, so we're going to go ahead and grab that, and we're also going to make sure that we do have purified water on us. I don't see any, but I have some purified water I can get. The only real thing we need is aluminum. We're going to go ahead and check the aluminum chest, and I'm actually going to go ahead and harvest my wish boxes. So we're actually just going to set up a spot to where I can kind of watch the alt do all the harvesting for the wish boxes, because that's what I have to do right now. I cannot wait until I can actually drop all of those wish boxes down to my main, because I think I actually have more wish boxes that I'm going to be bringing in so that I can actually expand it out even further. I think we're at 27 wish boxes on this setup exact. It's 27, I do believe. But without further ado, I'm gonna get over on the alt, get this side collected, and then we'll go collect the other side and see what all we get out of this wish box. This is just blueberry sodas mainly, and then any ingots we had. Once again, we're also gonna go through and collect the other Digbees. I'm gonna take you to the rest of the other side of this base. A little bit more of a sneak preview here. We are right in this area right now. This is where all that base that we're currently in, it's all three of these. This is the mountain base, and then we're going to be taking a zip line over to here, and we'll have these 4 to explore. But for now, wish box, and it is. Alrighty, and just like that, the wish box collection is actually done. So let's go ahead and check it out here. So this is actually what we got. Now, yeah, this is everything we got. So I didn't have that much on me before. So here we go. So we have 50 standard parts there, 74 refined parts, 24 special parts, 10 automatic, 120 glass. We're at 11 batteries, 23 more velvet, 113 barrel crude fuel. Oh, because why not? Impure acid, 172 E-parts from that one single harvest. Once again, this is an hourly thing that I usually do. I just continuously feed it blueberry sodas. I continuously harvest the blueberries. I'm leveling up all my characters through that. I will show you how I am leveling my characters up. But once again, we got bases to still tour. We're going to tour the rest of this base now. So what we're going to go ahead and do now is just head on over here to mats. This is like my main chest for now. Do just a nice little mat storage there, and then we're going to go H. And that'll take care of most of the ingots. Now the only thing is I've got some other ores, so H as well. Refresh that, and that looks tolerable right there. We'll walk around with a few E parts and things like that, but let's go ahead and get to the other side of the base. So we're just gonna go ahead and head down here. As you can see here, I do want to show this. This is like my little collection area here, and then we got our garage down here. That's just where I go to repair. I automatically spawn like in this area when I actually teleport over here, so it's perfect. I just run up here and I do this. Also, did you notice this? This took a minute, and I really like it. I don't know what y'all think, but I think these TVs look amazing behind glass and stacked up like this. Anyway, so let's go ahead and get on to the next side, though. Now, this won't take very long. As you can see, we've actually got hydration going and everything here. Down there is another plot facility, but I don't have any plots built out anyway, and it's also where the other wish boxes are held. So there's wish boxes there, as well as a plot facility right there. It's not done yet, so I'm not touring it yet. We're also going to go ahead and just hit this and grab ourselves 933 of the purified water, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, and now that we're back on this middle platform here, once again, this is my only current purified water, like, actual solution here. It's the only one I've tossed together. I need to make more, but I'm actually thinking more of making a bunch of dirty water collectors and then a good stove setup. So I actually have 6 chefs back there that are going to get max perk facilities eventually. So we're also going to run through these Digbees, and I will see you when we're actually harvesting these, so I'll see you in a second. Alrighty, so I'm glad I noticed this. Their power is actually not set to 100. This is like the main thing you got to do in order to get these to actually work. See, because they're activating every time they reach 30 that time, or at least Silver Gent was, and this guy has plenty of mood, so there we go. That should fix everything. Everybody should start regenerating now. I noticed everybody was actually pretty low on energy and mood and everything. I was like, oh, something's not right. So this is actually a completed Digby setup here, and this actually leads to the next portion. Now this portion is not done, and I actually have Digby's beside this portion here, but this is a plot facility, and then also there's going to be probably, I'm thinking this is just going to end up being where there's a good amount of synthesis benches in this area. But I wanted to show you my pimpin' bathroom because I got a pimpin' bathroom now and I have to show it. So here is my bathroom. I don't know if and that drives me crazy too. That drives me crazy. Oh, but it's just a Digby, so once he goes away, that'll disappear. This is my bathroom, and here's the place to poop, and I like it, and it's pretty great. But this is what the bathroom looks like, and I wanted to show you this because I actually got this stupid tub here. I actually got it on my alt character, so I figured I had to build a nice bathroom for it. So yeah, this is the bathroom here. Yes, there is a bathroom in the One Man Hive set of bases. It's all really one base. Everything's going to be ziplined. But this is actually the end of actual completed construction here, is this right here. This is about how far we have gotten. Now, I'm going to run through the rest of the Digbies and get them collected up, and then I'll show you just how much ore I got out of that. Now, I can collect these every few hours. I didn't realize those one Digbies were that bad off, though. It's crazy. I didn't realize their power wasn't set up right. As you can see, this is pretty much properly set up one, and as you can see, I can pretty much keep it 100% energy all the time. They're still above 30 even here. So once this is collected, I'll actually see you in just a second. Alrighty, so this is actually the last plot here. Now I've just got, I think it's 17, no, it's 16, I do believe, of the tar puddings here right now. Now, when I collect this once a day, I get a good few hundred fuel out of it. Now, this is just like starter fuel. I'm not even sure I'm actually going to keep this set of deviations, unless maybe stacking up forever and they can be a lot of fuel. But overall, I'm kind of disappointed in having all these tar puddings. I did farm them up through the like Wish Pop event. I did it on my main, and then I did it on my second Steam account, and boom, I had, you know, 20 tar puddings. It's super easy, no problem. Once again, it's not the worst, and I do have oil processing, so it definitely helps with that, and I get plenty, just enough Stardust ore out of just doing what is wishboxing that I actually don't even have to go mine Stardust ore either. So it's completely passive Stardust ores. It's giving me like a few thousand a day. Super duper easy, no problem. We are hitting up every single one of the grocery rooms as we went through here. Well, almost every single one of them. We're actually going to be dropping all of these anyway because this character is actually already level 50. We're going to drop it over to the other character, and I'm going to get on into the point to where we're going to be switching over to other characters that actually do things now. So we're out of sugar now, but I might have a little bit more hiding on another character, so we're going to go ahead and check now. Now, usually I would actually have to go log into another entirely different Steam account, but with this, all I have to do is hit end to relog. I change characters, I hit F to enter game. Most of the time there's not a queue. The server was really active the other day, and there was actually a queue every single time I had to load a character up, which slowed me down a little bit, but this one might have some sugar. I say might once again. So 1B, and see, I thought for sure I put sugar somewhere else, but I just can't find any. We'll also go ahead and check this. 44 beads, that's 44 more sugar. I think we'll just go ahead and drop this in the fridge and swap on over to the next character. We're actually going to head over to the Beasto 1 character now, because that's actually the character that I want to be making blueberry soda. But before we do that, I actually need to head back over to my main, drop down the blueberries that we did pick, and then, you know, continue from there. And we'll go ahead and put the deviated ones in there as well. And there's some saffron. We actually need that. So, just a second. Into the other character. It's so nice. I don't have to worry about the base TP cooldowns or anything. I'm actually playing as the full One Man Hive with this current setup. I really do enjoy the single Steam account. And while it has taken over a year and a half to get all the materials and everything to actually be able to play this like this, the way I want to play it, this is how I want to play the One Man Hive. This is an absolute blast, and this is actually how I've been leveling up my characters, is just by making blueberry soda and collecting blueberries and collecting oranges from all the plots. I didn't even have to build like anything crazy out like the pumps or anything like that yet, though I do plan on stuff in the future. Once again, I do want to start just doing a voiceless live stream of this when I'm actually doing the One Man Hive stuff, because I mean, it's just constantly running around swapping characters and leveling up. That's all you do, is level up from making stuff, and it's literally so much fun. I have actually gotten a full tier 5 set going on the main, and we are also working on that, and I've played the Dreamers and everything else, so I've actually been able to play the game and everything with this. I did wait until phase 3 to actually get out there and go do much combat, just because I was hoping to get gold hides, but my saffron farm just slowed down. I chased the graphs of the morphic chest way too hard on the saffron, ended up slowing me down and putting me a couple days behind, so I just said F it and went with blue hides, and we went in and had some fun killing some Dreamers. Let me tell you now, the crossbow is still a god gun. So we're just going through here now though, and just adding all the blueberries and adding all the oranges and making ourselves just as much as we can here XP wise. Now it looks like we're low on we're low on glass right now, but really all that requires us to do is head on over to this base over here and see if we have any gravel, and if we don't, I'm actually going to show you exactly where I'm going to go get some gravel now as well, because literally no matter what you're doing here, you just continuously, you just get hooked up. When you get hooked up, there's a hookup spot for so much gravel just right beside this One Man Hive base. It's not even funny. As you can see here, though, we do have a few thousand, so we'll just go ahead and spam some out. This should be enough to at least finish the job here. 2K glass should work. We do need to get all the way over there to that side now. And it's actually tempting to go ahead and say we're going to level another character, actually. And we'll drop every single bit of seeds that we're holding as well, so that we don't have to come back to this character later. And it looks like, yeah, so that character is going to be crafting and collecting XP. So that character is getting some XP. And it also is the one with all that sugar we were looking for earlier. So we'll go ahead and drop that as well. And we'll probably transfer that some other way. So here we go. We'll also drop 29 blueberry sodas because we don't need those on our inventory. And DVD beets and a little bit more blueberries. There we go. So that's pretty much everything. I also want to drop all these beet seeds. And then we're going to go ahead and swap on over to the next character. I've been working on all this just today. The rest of, like, I just hit level 50 last night, and then I was like, time to level every other character. We're at level 38 on 01. We have week 1 and 2 commissions to do, actually, so that's also going to be more XP. And this is actually how I'm working on getting all my perks laid out as well. I also want to show you my Google Drive document of how I organize this in just a second. So while this is loading up, so this is my Endless Dream One Man Hive Google Doc. So it's relatively fresh. I've just really started laying it out. I've had it like templated out, and this is where like all the users are kept, so we're not going to open that one. I do have some other information in there that just tells me like real quickly in like a little segment that just tells me the main places to go for different things. With this whole 2 Steam account setup, it is a lot less important to actually know where everything's at, because you can just kind of swap through the characters anyway and be like, oh, it's not this one, on to the next. But this helps me out a ton anyway. So as you can see here, I have all my mematics listed out for every single character on this Google Doc here. This is the main thing, and this is also the character Beasto 1, the one that I transferred in the whim deviations. I have, I think, 3-4 more days until I can actually drop all my whim deviations as well. Actually, I think they were the first thing I transferred in, so we might actually be able to go ahead and drop those and get those over to the main, so I can stop having to switch characters just to go make more whims. But for now, that's my whims character. It also has stove, long-term, load handling, supplies workbench, ammo factory, and sulfur chemist. Now I've been waiting for a minute before actually like doing any leveling or checking all the mematics, so that I can actually map them all out on here and choose ones that I don't have duplicates of. I'm trying to avoid making duplicates with this. This is why I map this all out, so that when I'm on the other characters, I can look and say, does another character already have this? Yes, it does. Is there any other perk I might want to choose besides this, even though I can re-roll them, and there's a ton of ways of getting mematic specializations in Endless Dream. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for that, and this is pretty much the end of the tour, I would say. I am going to go ahead and close that real quick. Alrighty, and this is pretty much near the end of the tour. Like I said, I do plan on just streaming this when I'm doing 8-Man Hive. The first one should be tonight. It's just going to be a voiceless stream. You can just come check in, see what goes on in the process of a 1-Man Hive, how it is actually running this thing, because it is an absolute blast, and I do want to share it with you, and I just don't feel that I can truly share it in a 20-minute video or even a 30-minute video without either boring you and you not wanting to watch it, and just watching it on live, you see how much crafting. I mean, every time you join in, you're just going to see I'm crafting more stuff and crafting more stuff and wishboxing more stuff away. As you can see there, though, we collected some of that. So that one actually still had some sodas crafting from earlier on it. We're just going to do that for now. There we go, and then we can finish it off on here. So we only have 2 stoves to worry about here, and now this one and that other account both have XP going on. Also, I have 3 selectables here. This one has load handling as well, it does look like. I don't really need that. Now, basic defense, explosive sack is probably the best bet. It's the only one I really don't have. So explosive sack there, and then supplies bench, ammo factory, or gardener's gloves. I'm pretty certain I've got those, but I'm gonna check before I redeem gardener's gloves. And then this will actually make gold and silver ore into ingots. I should actually go ahead and collect this and use it now. You see, we loaded back over to that Winter Beast 01 account. I'm going to go ahead and check its inventory and just see what it is looking at. So nothing currently, it's only an XP account. We can go ahead and take it back over to the stoves and start collecting from them. I'm pretty sure the blueberry sodas aren't done yet, but after this, we're actually going to load back over to the main. I do believe we just did an ore collect on the main, so we should have ore sitting there ready to smelt to make ourselves up a few thousand ingots. I usually like to save up until I have about 20,000 of these steel ingots before I actually go through and do a wish box with ingots, but I have broke that rule before because it's only 1.3k steel plates per wish box to actually get the full 20k points. That's what all the Digbies are actually for, is the wish boxes. And as you can see there, we are now level, did we hit 25? 23. So we just went up 2 levels there, and we have a ton more blueberries to harvest, and also those blueberry sodas are going straight back in to a wish box. Now I do got to figure out what character it is that has the blueberry seeds on it and go through and plant all the blueberry seeds back out, but that's only 4 different other characters to load through besides my main. And they're all on this team account. As you can see here, this is just so quick. I mean, this list literally has cut so much time out of being the One Man Hive. And this season, I got to T-point in most of my deviations because I farmed them all in the previous One Man Hives. That I have so much stuff here, guys. This is literally the best version of the One Man Hive I've had so far. Not even joking here. But we're actually on the main now. And what the main's actually going to go do is deposit all of those ores that it collected. It's also not going to be doing the smelting for those because that would also be a waste of XP because the main's already max cap. We're just going to go put these in the ore chest and then swap over to another character now. Alrighty, ores are stored, so let's go ahead and relog and just go ahead and choose one of those other characters now. I guess we'll go over to this one now. Alrighty, and let's go ahead and get some use case out of this wonderful furnace here, guys. We're gonna go ahead and head in here and just start smelting all of these ingots. Super duper easy, no problem. And like I said, we did unlock the silver and gold crafting abilities now. So we're gonna go through here and get all the steel plates made, all the bronze that we can made. Usually I like to store my copper, but currently I'm taking any extra copper I have and just turning it straight into copper ingots because I am looking for the maximum number of ingots to feed to my wish box. I have a ton of materials I still want to get farmed up. I do have like a few thousand rubber and a few other materials already, but I need a ton more, so you can never have enough materials. So here we go. Like I said, I don't actually have that much leftover copper each time anyway, especially when I'm doing only every few hour harvest on the Digbies, so I can just go ahead and do that. 63 of the silver and only 1 of the gold. We're honestly not even going to do the gold, but as you can see here, that is now going, so I can actually just go ahead and swap over to another character while that is going. We'll go check on this account and see what's going on with it. Alrighty, so more blueberry sodas to collect here. As you can see here, just continuously switching characters and leveling up. I mean, that is what this is. It is amazing. Level 24. We'll be getting this one to level 25 just off of this set of blueberries alone. And now I can actually swap over to my main. I'm actually going to start working on my gear again, getting more calibrations done on it because we have crafted up some more Stardust Source. I also get fuel out of the wish boxes, so yeah, I get pretty much everything out of the wish boxes. I mean, I live off of the wish boxes. That's the life of a one-man hive. It's pretty nice. It does take a lot of hours. But once you get everything set up, the hours actually go down a considerable amount. So as you can see here, I can actually watch and know when this is done on the other characters because all the frogs will actually disappear. And as you can see here, I actually get to see them with all the frogs in there. I want to show you a shot of this with all the frogs because it's glorious. I actually don't even know if I've seen it yet, but with all the frogs and then the Nightmare TVs up top and the Deviation Entertainment things there, this is just the best way to experience this, guys, period. So let's see here, what do we have going on in the match chest? We're gonna hope all of our Stardust Source is still there, and we're gonna see what's going on with calibrations now. So we have 1.7k Stardust Source since I spent a bunch of it yesterday. I just crafted my tier 5, so we're going through here now and just getting all of our calibrations done. Literally all of this just came from wish boxes. I think I ran out of materials yesterday and was like, oh, I'll deal with it tomorrow with some blueberry soda. And that is literally all we did. So yeah, nothing else can be done yet. 2s, 5s, so this is all done, and all we need to do is wait on some more materials. Once all the blueberries is actually done crafting, we should be good. Now, another thing I want to go ahead and touch on is that what I think I'm going to get directly onto, actually, is getting these plot facilities done. So I need to get this video done, and then I'm going to get it uploaded. I'm probably going to start streaming this. But I do believe this is about the end of the video. This is what it's like to be a one-man hive in endless stream after over 150 days of being a one-man hive. I don't know what season we're on one-man hive-wise, but I will say it has been a blast in every single season of this has been and better and better, and literally takes less time every season. I mean, besides, you know, when I decide to farm a bunch of H37s and then not even use them. I have a ton of H37s in Eternal Land. I didn't even T-point them in. If we do H37s, we're going to be getting the new ones. I do have like 10 of the new ones already, but I will see you in the next video, and hopefully on live stream. See you.